Hey guys, it's Jade from Boho Bookworm. It is Sunday the 2nd of July. I am so happy that June is over for obvious reasons. My last Bookish Sunday collaboration video ended on a very bad note of me crying, so that doesn't happen very often. It was just such a crazy, crazy month. Neisner burnt to the ground, so many of my friends and family lost their homes. I had a breakup. I actually just don't even want to talk about it anymore. But so here's hoping July is going to be better. Today, it's the middle of winter here in South Africa, and I am busy reading my book and having my morning very disgusting drink of apple cider vinegar with warm water, chia seeds, and lemon. It's supposed to be really good for your skin, and I've got some spots on my chin that need to be cleared up, so this is what I'm drinking. I'm currently reading, let me just get the book out for you so you can have a look. Pan Macmillan, South Africa, sent me a copy of Under the Sun by Lottie Mogag, and this is a Picador proof copy. The actual book is only getting published later this month on the 13th of July. Lottie Mogag is the author of Kiss Me First, which is becoming a Netflix and E4 TV show. So far, Under the Sun is about this girl called Anna who moves to Spain to start a life there with this really handsome guy that she's seeing. He's kind of like a temperamental weird artist that eventually just kind of ups and leaves her with little more than a goodbye note. So she has to kind of pick up the pieces, and the house that she basically built from scratch for both of them, she decides to rent out to this mysterious local businessman called Simon, or in Spanish as you would say is Simon, and she feels like straight away there's something more to him than meets the eye, but she doesn't really know how to tell people that when this body washes up onto shore, she feels that he might be behind it. Sorry, it's so early and my voice is croaking. But she really wants to find out how he is connected to this murder. Reading this book is making me really nostalgic for hot, summery days in Spain. I recently just moved back from living in Mallorca for a year, so this is a book that I am relating to quite a lot, such as the festivals that they do, the certain foods they eat, sardines and cava, tapas with your drinks. There's even little bits of Spanish throughout the book, and it's really cool because I started speaking Spanish obviously when I was in Spain, so I can understand it. It's very basic, it's not stuff that you would have to bring out a dictionary to get it. It's really easy, but it's still nice, you know, as someone that's just come from Spain, to be reading about Spain. And I had no idea that this book was coming from Pan Macmillan, South Africa, and I'm enjoying it. I'm really, really glad that they picked me to review it. I'm just going to finish my wonderful apple cider vinegar and read a couple of pages, and then I am going to slip into my wetsuit. It's actually not as sexy as that, you know. A wetsuit is really difficult to put on, so it's more like me fighting for half an hour to get into a skin-tight wetsuit. So I'm gonna go do that just now and go for a surf, and then I'm gonna spend the rest of the day reading, so I'll catch up with you a little bit later. Bye. Hi guys, it's later on. My surf was absolutely freezing. I mean, when I got out, I couldn't feel my hands and my feet. I was shivering and shaking, and when I got into my car, I literally couldn't even turn the key in the ignition without using two hands. I was ice cold. So needless to say, I am completely wrapped up now in blankets and keeping warm. It's turned into a proper nice stormy winter's day. So I am relaxing and reading more of Under the Sun, enjoying the memories of Spanish jamon and the ocean in even December being so wonderful. I remember like Christmas last year spent on the beach making a paella. Oh, this book is just giving me some lovely reminders of the good times in Spain. So right now what's happening is Anna has basically decided she doesn't like the people that she rented her property to. She thinks that there's something really wrong with them. It's actually not Simon who is living in the place. It's a bunch of African men, and she thinks something dodgy might be going on, and she really wants them out, but their verbal agreement of them staying there shows that they're actually doing nothing wrong, even though she feels like they are. So she can't actually get rid of them. And this lawyer's basically just said, look, like, no can do. So yeah, she's a bit confused. And it's really good. It's very, like, mysterious, because I don't really know what these African dudes are up to on her property. They're, like, digging this big hole. And I kind of think that maybe they're making her a swimming pool and it's not going to be as dodgy as we think, but let's see how the rest of the book goes. I need to just go make some more coffee. I just can't get out of bed. I've even got my hot water bottle at my feet to warm my flipping toes up. I'll talk to you guys later. Hey guys, it's Sunday the 9th of July. I am in bed having green tea in my Once Upon a Time Bookish mug. It says, "Books are better than people." I am enjoying a very cold wintry day. It's pouring with rain, so the perfect day to just spend in bed reading books. The weekend has been absolutely amazing. I've been exploring Cape Town properly for the first time since I moved here 4 months ago. I've gone on a Tinder date and it was really nice. So yeah, branching out a little bit, getting out of the little Bloberg bubble that I live in here. So that's been good. Today I am busy reading See What I Have Done by Sarah Schmidt. I was given this book kindly from Jonathan Ball Publishing, so thank you very much to them. This book is a take on the true murder mystery of the Lizzie Borden killings in America that happened in the late 1800s, and it's told from a couple of different point of views. We've got Lizzie Borden, who finds her father and stepmother murdered in their house, but there's also other, so she finds them, so the police question her first, but there's other people that also have stories to tell, such as the Irish maid and Lizzie's older sister Emma, who comes home when she realizes that this tragedy's happened. And there's also a guy called Benjamin, who I'm not really sure what his entire role in it is, but he was told to do something. I have a feeling maybe the uncle John asked Benjamin to come and sort them out, like a hitman kind of thing. So I don't know where it's going to go. It's a very different book from what I am used to reading. The writing is very strange, very different, very eerie and creepy. It's quite gruesome, but I don't know, it just leaves me feeling strange. I've never read anything quite like it. It's a very disturbing read, but I'm enjoying it. It's not as fascinating as I thought it would be, but it's good so far. I'll let you know what I think about it when I'm done. So that's what I'm getting up to today, besides tindering away, being a single, mingling lady, because fuck it. I'm single. I'm allowed. Anyway, I hope you're all well and having a wonderful day. I don't know, it'll probably be a Sunday when I finally upload this at the end of this month. I wonder how the rest of the month's going to go. It's been a bit of a month, I think. I almost adopted a cat for some company, but I decided not to because I think it would be really unfair on the cat because I'm at work all day and I just feel like it would be lonely. So, I don't know. And I would never be allowed to go away, you know? So it's a big decision. I would love to have a friendly cat to come home to, but cats last a long time. They're like 20 years or something, you know? So I've really got to think about it before I make a big decision. But yep, for now, it's just books keeping me company. Hi guys. It is Sunday the 16th of July and I just have to say how absolutely amazing it feels to be able to sleep in. Every morning I get up before the sun rises to get to work on time, and I think Sundays are usually the only day that I actually really get to sleep in. So, I'm just loving it. But I am starting to get really hungry, so I'm going to get up and boil some eggs quickly and then start reading The Lion Game by Ruth Ware, which was given to me by Penguin UK Books. The other two books that I have spoken about on my channel this month so far was was the first one? Under the Sun by Lottie Morgag. I did a full review on that. I'll leave the link to that review in the comments down below. It just got published on the 13th of July, and I was actually really underwhelmed by it. I didn't really enjoy it as much as I'd hoped that I would. I ended up giving it a 2 out of 5 star just because it fell a bit flat. Not much really happened in the book. The other book I spoke about earlier in this video was See What I Have Done by Sarah Schmidt. This book also was one that I really thought it was going to be way more interesting than it actually was. Again, not a lot happened. It takes place over a period of 3 days, and we hear from multiple points of views and stuff, but I was kind of expecting more from this one too, and that one was sent to me by Jonathan Ball Publishing in exchange for an honest review. So I really hope that I do end up enjoying The Lion Game by Ruth Ware a bit more than those 2 books. I gave See What I Have Done, I think, a 3-star review on Goodreads. But I mean, so far I'm about, say, 50 pages into The Lion Game so far, and I really do like Ruth Ware's writing. It's the first Ruth Ware book that I've read, and I've heard that her writing is phenomenal, and everyone always goes on about it. So far she's not disappointing, and I was hooked and intrigued by the story straight from the start. So I'll let you know how it goes. Hey guys, it's Jade from Boho Bookworm. It is Sunday, the 23rd of July. It's getting really hard to keep track of dates. I have been so slack on reading lately. Literally, I have not read a lot at all. I'm still busy with The Lion Game by Ruth Ware. I'm not very far at all. Life has just been a bit manic and busy, and I have been not prioritizing my reading as I should be, so oops. But I'm gonna get back on track eventually. I spent the morning in bed reading a couple of chapters of this. It's not really chapters, it's just sections of the book. And yeah, you know, I'm not enjoying it as I would like to, and I think perhaps it's putting me into a little bit of a reading slump, but I don't want to judge it yet because I've also not been exactly fair with it, if I'm honest. I haven't given it the right amount of time. Normally I'll dedicate an entire Sunday to reading, but I guess I'm just not getting the feel for this book. I'm just not in the mood for it. I'm in the mood for something scary and gripping and crazy, and this is just kind of like a bunch of girls, and they've done something in the past, and it's very mysterious, and they are reunited because they think that their biggest lie and cover-up is about to become public knowledge, and I don't know, it's just, yeah, it's not exactly what I thought that it would be. So a little bit disappointed, but there, you know, I am only about 130 something pages in, so I really do need to stop judging it so early on and just carry on and freaking give it some time that it deserves. But right now, once again, I'm going out. I'm going on a date again. Because why not, right? I need wine, I need to relax because dating is hard. This dating game's weird, okay? I'm not used to this. I'm used to having boyfriends. I'm used to having long-term relationships and being boring. Now suddenly I'm single and I've been on a bloody like serial dating game. Like, it's mad. And I'm enjoying it, but flippin' hell, some of these guys don't look anything like their pictures. They're weird, they're strange, they're shy, and we just cannot communicate over a table. But this one I'm gonna go meet in a pub, and it's gonna be relaxed. He's a traveling chef, so definitely not anything serious, just a bit of fun, make a new friend maybe. And I used to chef in Mallorca a little bit, freelance on the yachts at the end of my time there, so it'll be good. Nice and interesting. Another day of avoiding reading because this month has just been really bad, and if it continues this way, I think August next month, I am going to ban myself from pubs and drinking. Let's all just laugh here because we know that's not going to happen, but I would like to ban myself
and just have a month of dedicating myself to books and not boys. That would be a fantastic idea and a productive month, whereas this month has not been productive. Next weekend is also probably going to be bloody silly because I've got a flight booked to Neisner. I'm going to go and visit my brother for his 30th birthday party. Although I did actually see him yesterday. He surprised me with a trip to Cape Town, and I got to meet my brand new nephew Wyatt, who was born at the end of April. So I finally met him, and my god, is he so perfect. I fell in love yesterday. Completely smitten, besotted. Wyatt is the most beautiful little boy I have ever seen besides my nephew. They are the perfect match. They're on par with each other, and anyway, this is not anything book related, is it? Besides The Lion Game, listening to Lolita by Vladimir Nabokov, and that is it makes me extremely uncomfortable because it's about paedophilia and this 37-year-old man called Humbert who is obsessed and in love with this little 12-year-old girl called Lolita. But my goodness gracious, the writing is phenomenal. It is majestically written. I can see why it's a classic, because it is honestly such a classy and elegantly written book, besides the very taboo topic of paedophilia. But yeah, so I am actually really 100% enjoying that. Sorry, there's a plane that's like right above my house. I've never seen that before. Very interesting. Anyway, so yes, they're the two books that I'm reading. Lolita I'm enjoying a bit more than The Lion Game, but as I said, I do need to, maybe tonight, I might film a little bit later and let you know how the date went. That would be quite good, if I remember, if I'm not too drunk on wine by then. Let's see how it goes. Although, drunken chat is always fun. Although, they say you speak the truth when you're drunk, but I think I'm pretty truthful about my life, as crazy as it is, all the time without booze. So I don't know. I'll catch in with you later and let you know how the day went. Bye.
Hey guys, so I'm back from my date, or better put, my date just left my house. Don't worry, nothing bad or naughty happened. It was nice. He is a bit shorter than me and I wore boots, so that was a little bit awkward, but we actually ended up having really good conversation. It was really fun. I laughed the entire night through, and we went out and had a few gin and tonics, and then went and got ribs, and then we had oysters, and then we watched live music for a bit, and then we came back to my place, and he, because he's a chef as I told you, he made this really delicious dinner for us with some red wine. We had like a really yummy steak, and he taught me how to poach an egg because I didn't know how to do that. And it was really nice. And yeah, he did try to kiss me, and unfortunately I said no. He also, I think one of the things that kind of put me off a little bit, besides the height thing, was that he looked at me while we were having ribs. I probably had like rib sauce all over my face, and he looked at me and he said, "I think I have a bit of a crush on you." And I'm like, what are we, like 12? But so yeah, he was nice, but not the one for me. And if I'm honest, since what happened to me in Spain, I think I don't know what it is that I'm looking for. I'm looking for something very specific, and I don't even know if it exists. But this is the first time in my life that I'm single and I'm able to be fussy. So hell yes, I am dating a lot of guys to try and find the one that is right for me. I don't even know if he is alive. But there we go. That was the date. Fun bookish fact about me. Let's get this back on track with book stuff. I am not going to be reading tonight. My poor bloody Lion Game by Ruth Ware is really getting heavily neglected. It's really bad. But I don't like to read after a couple of glasses of wine. Sometimes on my lunch break I love to go down to Mitchell's and I have a gin and tonic or a glass of white wine, and then I enjoy a few pages of my book. But
for the most part, if I have had an evening of a couple of glasses of wine, I just get distracted and I'm worried I might not remember something. So I don't read after I've had a fair bit of alcohol in my system. So I won't be reading. Let's hope this next week is going to be a little bit better on the reading front. I've decided that I am going to be very good next week. I think I'm going to get up really early tomorrow, like 4 o'clock, and I'm going to get my ass down to the gym, get a membership at Virgin Active, and I am going to start gymming and getting my flabby ass toned and firm again, because I need to get bikini ready for summer, which is, well, spring is 2 months away in South Africa, I think. So yep, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and have an alcohol break. It's probably gonna be like a 24-hour healthy kick, and then my body's probably going to be like, where the hell is my wine? What's happening? Help! So yes, that's what I'm gonna do next week. I'm going to try and be good, but I do have a couple of dates lined up next week too, so there will be 1 or 2 glasses of wine, but I'm going to try and behave this time around. But anyway, let me know if you guys have ever done this Tinder thing and what you think of dating. Maybe I'm trying too hard to date and find someone. Maybe I should just chill. That's next month's goal, I think, like I said earlier. Anyway, I am going to bed. I'm tired. Adios.
Hi guys, it's Sunday the 30th of July and I am in lovely Neisner. I've had such a nice little breakaway and right now I am trying desperately hard to finish The Lion Game by Ruth Ware in bed with my beautiful indie cat. She's lovely. Hey, hello indoors. No, she's tired. Yeah, yesterday I put my dog down, Fritz. He has been my little sausage dog, my shadow and my soulmate for 18 years, so it was really hard, and that's why my eyes probably look a bit puffy, but I've got my indie cat that's loving me better, and yeah. The Lion Game, I don't even know what to say. I think it's been, what, like bloody 3 weeks that I've been trying to read this book now, and something just is not working for me with this book. I'm in such a reading slump, but I've got just a little bit left, so hopefully I can finish it this morning, and then I'm going to do a full review on it and try very hard to figure out why this book isn't going too well for me. So let me crack on, try my best to dedicate a few hours to it and finish it, and then I will touch base with you and tell you what went wrong with this book.